This is the entire new Ninjago wave, but I bought it only to show you the coolest ways to fix your minifigures and make the worst Ninjago minifigures the best. And today I'll fix the latest members of the Ninja Squad, starting with Sora. She's wearing her headphones for 90% of the show. The only problem, LEGO tried to make a version, but failed terribly. She should be wearing a ponytail with cat ears and not 2 tennis balls. So I grabbed this Sora and another Sora, and my plan now is to take the hood and separate the ears from the rest of the hood. I'll do that with a bandsaw. Due to safety though, I'll grab the LEGO piece with tongs only. Okay, so the surgery was successful, which means that I should be able to attach the ears to the head. Except that the ears were too far back. So I quickly carved away some of the inside of the ears, until it was fitting more or less. Now my next move is to also cut Nia's hair and connect the 2 pieces with glue. This time, however, I'll do it with a scalpel, because I thought it would be easier. The key here though is to get both cuts straight, to make the connection as smooth as possible, which I didn't quite achieve. Okay, so the glue dried and it's incredibly sturdy, but it couldn't look worse. But I started with the molding process anyways, and so I started out with an oversized amount of putty, so I can cut off sections the way I like. This entire process took me around 2 hours, but hey, it's for content. And as a reference, I'll use the screenshot I took earlier. Then I'll make 2 small cylindrical shapes for the headphones, only to realize that I have to remove them again, because I want to slightly change the shape of the headphones themselves. And to finish the molding process, I'll create 2 identical pieces, symbolizing those small microphone thingies on either side of her headphones. And now, into the oven. Okay, so my next step is to mix the correct color and paint the headphones. Then I'll mix the corresponding color for her hair and also paint that. And the figure is almost completed. However, I want to have a happy face for her, without her eyes being pink. So I'll repaint her eyes black and make a white iris. And holy crap, does this look good. But only because this figure is finished doesn't mean I'm done at all. Arin, Riyu and Sora 2.0 are still missing. Her second look is the one with the hood. And when looking carefully, you can see that it is exactly the same as the one of the ninjas. Except that the shoulder plate is missing and she hasn't got the ZX part on her back. So it's still a huge difference between the LEGO version and the accurate show version. So I'll remove the shoulder plate together with the ZX part. And now I also want Sora to have her ability. And that means that I'll once again have to repaint her eyes. This time in a stark pink. And I'll also exchange her hands with the ones of a crystal warrior to become a real Oni. Okay, so now that we've got Sora and Sora, it's time to fix Arin. But when unboxing this figure, I realized that one of the figures had a slight misprint. The whole face was too far up, which made the figure look very cursed. Imagine fighting against this Larry. Obviously, I'll also remove the mouthcloth and the ZX part on this figure. And from what little I saw in the trailer, Arin has a dark orange pauldron and a dark orange mouthcloth. Ta-da! The magic of editing. Now the last character will be Riyu. And what can I say? Let's just say nothing. I'll start by fixing his wings. The inner sections have to be bright blue, but after that, the easiest task is already out of the way. The more challenging parts are coming. His pupil is black and not dark blue, and also the iris should be a clean white. But why is this challenge harder? Well, it's a very small detail and therefore difficult to paint. Next are his scales. They are bright blue rather than dark blue and are way smaller. So I'll first have to erase the current ones and then I'll paint the new ones with the corresponding bright blue. This is nitty-gritty work, but definitely worth it. And the last thing is the underbelly. It isn't hollow and not the same color as the top. So I'll fill the hole with some putty and paint the entirety of it in the almost same color as the wings. And that brings us to a total of 5 customs. Twice Sora, twice Arin, and once Riyu. See ya!